right, football fans, here we are for another video of Precise Football Evaluation. And before we get started, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And be sure you hit that notification bell so when we post another video, you will get notified that a new video is up on our channel. So today, I will be evaluating and reacting to the guy that is projected to be the only running back picked in the first round in this year's draft, Bijan Robinson from Texas. Go ahead and give you his measurements and some of his combine stuff. Stands at 5'11", 215 pounds, so he's a pretty decent size running back. Of course, he's not the Derrick Henry size or anything like that, but he's your typical running back size. They normally like him around about 220, 6 foot tall, so he's right there at it. At the combine, he ran a 4.4640, which is a pretty decent time for a running back. He also ran a 1.52 in the 10-yard split. He had a 37-inch vertical jump, which is pretty good. And then he had a 10-foot, 4-inch broad jump. Looking over his stats, in 2021, he had 1,127 yards rushing with 5.8 average per carry and 11 touchdowns. He had 26 receptions for 295 yards and 4 touchdowns that year. In 2022, he had 1,580 yards rushing with a 6.1 yard per carry, and he had 18 rushing touchdowns. Last year, he had a little bit less receptions at 19, but he had more yards at 314 yards. He had almost 100 more yards receiving on 7 less catches, and he had 2 touchdowns with that. What I'm going to be looking for here in the running back position is his burst. When he finds that hole and he shoots and he's gone, I'm going to be looking for the burst. His field vision, finding the right hole and hitting it and just be gone. His elusiveness, breaking tackles, which is very important in the NFL. Whether he's a receiving type running back or not, that's important with running backs, because if you've got a guy that's going to be that first and second down back, but he also can catch, then you got a guy that can be with you all 3 downs, because we know in the NFL, a lot of times the third down is the passing passing down, and you got your Christian McCaffreys, Saquon Barkley, guys like that are there for every down. See, Derrick Henry, that's where he kind of hurts Tennessee a little bit, because unless it's third and short, they have to bring in another guy to be that receiving running back on third down. And so Derrick Henry isn't your typical 3-down back. They've been working on him, and he's been doing a little better, but still he only gets about 20 catches a year in the NFL. So it'll be important to see if this guy here is a good receiver or not. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what he's got.
Second-year tight end in motion. Right to Robinson, tiptoe, finding his running.
So with that right there, I can see he's got great field vision. He's got good cutback speed. Got a guy running in motion. He's going to the right. Nice broken tackle there. Broke another one. So he's showing that he can break tackles really, really well. That's going to be important for him in the NFL. Nice play there. So I like that he can break tackles. That's good to start with. You know, anytime you're doing a scouting report on running backs, that's got to be your number one thing when you're looking at hit the guy right there, knock him down. He didn't even get close to falling down. That's a great reception. He jumped up, got that ball, and still running. I like what I see. I can see why that he can be considered the top running back. Of course, he's the first running back we evaluated. Great burst. We get to see some of his top end speed here. Went all the way with it. So he's got great top end speed. I want to check that down. He's great at breaking tackles. I like that. He showed that he can catch. That was a great reception that he had. Hit the hole, he's gone. See that cutback he did to the left once he got through the hole? Elusiveness, check. Field vision, check. That burst once he hits that hole, check. Gone. See that? All that burst, field vision, elusiveness. We've seen him have one catch. I'm not going to check the receiver box yet. I want to see if they can throw another pass to him in this highlight film or not. So he's a strong back. You can see that. Been quite a few arm tackles that the defense has been doing, but still he's not getting tripped up any. Here's a pass. Nice catch. Broke a tackle. I'm liking this guy. I'm liking him a lot. The draft is coming up this week. Sorry that I started on the videos a little late. Even after the draft, we'll be continuing to do videos, evaluations, and scouting reports, reactions to the guys. We will be starting the team evaluations to see what teams got who in the draft, and I will be evaluating their grades on whether they're going to help themselves or not. We'll have them videos coming up, but I'll still be doing individual guys that have gotten drafted. Next year, I will be starting earlier with the evaluation videos for the guys that are being drafted. Look at that. Turned on a dime. You might get another reception. Boom, what a catch. Man, that's it right there. Check box on the receiving. So we know he can catch. Look at that field vision. Top end speed. Elusiveness. Another reception gone. This guy really has all the tools to be a 3-down back in the NFL. Broken tackle there. Field vision. Hits the hole. I'm loving this guy. Gone. I mean, he's got a burst and he can cut on the burst. That's incredible. Now, I mean, this is against stiff competition, too. I mean, they were just showing Oklahoma State at number 11 in the country. Then they just had Kansas State at number 13. I mean, it's not like he's doing this against weak college competition. I love his field vision. Anytime that you can see an opening away from once you get through the hole and you can avoid all pursuers like that there, God, he's got great cutbacks. Look at there. See, he's got patience too. Let's look at that real quick. Watch this right here. Patience, patience, patience. See it gone. That can't be taught. You got to have that already in your arsenal to be patient for the hole to open up, and once you see the hole, hit that burst over the top. Nice. Using that 37-inch vertical he's got. Handoff. See, patience again. Look at her. God, what a cutback. Let's look at that again. cut, gone. Love it. Look at there. Nice stiff arm. We know how important the stiff arm is in the NFL nowadays. Derrick Henry style. Derrick Henry be making men look like boys. So yeah, I like this guy. I like him a lot. I really do. He checks all the boxes. He's got the burst of speed. He's got the field vision. He's got the elusiveness. Uh, he breaks tackles. He can receive. He's got great top end speed. I didn't see him not once get caught once he was ahead of everybody. You see backs that do get caught sometimes. They don't have that top end speed. As far as someone to compare him to that's already in the NFL, I can see a Josh Jacobs type of running back from him. He don't have the Christian McCaffrey speed, but nor elusiveness. Though he's got both, he just doesn't have it at that level. I can't say Christian McCaffrey, but definitely like a Josh Jacobs from the Raiders. Just running backs through my head. Um, he's a little bit. He's not quite as strong as Saquon Barkley. Um, Now, of course, he's not near as big as Derrick Henry, who is. Derrick Henry is a complete monster. But this guy, he checks all the boxes. He's going to be pretty good in the NFL. Of course, all of these evaluations, scouting reports that I do, that is barring injury. We can't predict injury. Sometimes I can say, well, this guy's got a previous injury history, and he's going to be like I did with Tua Tagovailoa. And when you get in, once you start having some injuries in the NFL or in college, you got to expect it to definitely be in the NFL just because of the abuse that you take. More abuse, more games played. You don't practice as hard as you do in college. They're always doing light practices, and like I've said before, I think that's why we have a lot of ACL, MCL tears now than we ever had before because the body just doesn't get worked out like it should. And then when you get in game, you start losing people to injuries. So I give this guy A plus. I really do. I like this guy. 5'11", 215 pounds. I think they may try to put maybe 5 to 10 more pounds on him just to be able to take the beating that he'll take as a running back in the NFL. Love his speed. I mean, 4.4 is nice for a running back. So that's my evaluation of Bijan Robinson. It's hard for me to get that name. Bijan Robinson. So we'll see what happens this coming up year with him. I'll do some more evaluation on him once we see who picks him. So that is it for Bijan Robinson. Until next time, this has been Heath Chavis and Precise Football Evaluation. Remember, hit that subscribe button. Y'all have a great day. See ya.